Hey everybody, welcome back to Hofstra Table. Today we're making Hofstra Tacos. These are the best in the galaxy. They're delicious, they're fresh, they're healthy. Let's make some. Let's go. Okay, so for Hofstra Tacos, these are great that you can do for a guest gathering or just your family. You can make all the stuff ahead of time and cook it up when everybody gets here. Before we do anything, we're gonna start and cut up the vegetables, getting those prepared. These are gonna be the filling for the tacos. Get these ready, put them in the fridge, and then afterwards you can bring them out to stuff the tacos. So let's get started. I brought out this today because it just makes it easier. You can do all this by hand, but I like using this because it makes it faster and easier. So we're gonna cut up the lettuce, shred it in here, and then we're gonna go back and change the blade, and then we're gonna put in the cheese and do that later because who likes grating cheese? Not me.
No, don't like that.
I usually do about a head of lettuce each time I make these. Some people don't like lettuce, some people like it. I like it on it. So we'll do the lettuce first. We'll put it in a bag, maybe put it in the fridge later on, And then we'll move on to the cheese. Okay, now that we've got all the lettuce shredded, we'll use this head in the food processor for the lettuce, right? Don't make the mistake of using this head for the lettuce. I've done that before and it basically just purifies it. So this is the cheese grater, right? We're gonna put that in. Right, we're just going to take our cheese and make it into sizes that'll fit into the food processor. Take that, put our lid on, put that down, and shred the cheese. I think cheese is kind of the main ingredient in the tacos. You can use Colby Jack. My mom always liked that, but I use sharp cheddar. That's my favorite. Okay, now we got the cheese all grated. Now, I forgot to mention this point. You must shred your own cheese. Do not buy the bagged cheese for this recipe, or I will not allow you to make it. Must grate your own cheese for this. Now, we're gonna move on to the tomatoes. I get these. These are great for the tacos. And for this kind of recipe, I'm just doing a kind of a rough chop like that. So we'll take these and put them all out here. Oh, come over here, buddy. Do a rough chop on them in half, and then maybe thirds. Okay, we got all our tomatoes cut up. These are San Marzano tomatoes. You can use cherry or grape tomatoes, either way. Depends on if you want it a little sweet or you want a little bit of the fresh tomato flavor. But anyway, either way you want it, you can do them how you like. All right, now that we've got all that, we're gonna cut up our onion and put that to the side as well. All right, all the tomatoes are cut up, we're gonna move on to the onion. Now, years ago, I used to watch Tyler Florence, and he is the one who taught me how to slice an onion. And I never realized the best way to do it until I watched how he did it. Now he's much more elegant. I'm not a chef, I'm just a normal guy, so I don't have all the skills. But when he taught it, I was like, that's awesome. So hats off to Tyler Florence, right? Make a little cut here, another one up above, maybe there, and then maybe one up there. Cut it this way. And then voila, diced onions. Nice. Okay, so we've got all our onions cut up. We're gonna put those aside. Okay, so now we're gonna go make our tacos. We're gonna brown the ground beef. We chop it up really good, brown it, drain it, and then we're gonna add refried beans to it. Now, You can experiment with this a little bit. You can use chorizo to add to the ground beef, or you can use chorizo in the refried beans. They have those. So you can put some Chipotle seasoning in there. You can put some taco seasoning, but I don't recommend that. We just like to keep it simple. So we're gonna go make those now. Let's head over. This is about 1 3/4 pounds, and that's about what you want to make this recipe with 1 can of the refried beans that we're gonna add later on. So right now we're just gonna chop this up so that it's all separated, all right? And get it browning. Once it's all browned, we'll drain the fat off of there and then add our refried beans. Whip it once in a while. Give it a good flip. And yeah, that's it. Keep going until it's brown. Okay, so all our ground beef is browned, and so all we gotta do is just drain it, and then we'll add the refried beans. I think the whole can will go in here. Come on. And then we're gonna do, while it's hot, gotta do this while the beef is hot, and usually what I do is I put it on low, just to keep it warm. Then you're just mixing the refried beans with the ground beef. Now, this is the stage in where you want to do a little bit of seasoning. Now, if you had chorizo, you would have added it when you were doing the ground beef. Or if you get chorizo in your refried beans, that's here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And I'm going to put a little bit of that. I gotta love this stuff. Just a little bit. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of this. This stuff is great. Add a little bit of that to it. Just a little bit. Maybe a teaspoon. Something like that. Just to give it a little bit of something. And you're just mixing that together. Turn that off. It's getting warm. That's fine. Make sure everything's thoroughly mixed. All the refried beans is mixed in with the hamburger. Okay, once that's all added, throw in your green chilies, green diced chilies. And mix those in. Make sure everybody gets a little bite of it. Okay, taco meat is ready. Now we're going to stuff the tacos, or stuff the tortillas to make the tacos. These are really good. What we're going to do is usually about this size of a serving spoon. Take a handful and kind of just spread it halfway. Right? Fold it in half, put it on the plate. Go to your next one. Fill it halfway, spread around a little bit. Maybe a little extra over there. Fold it in half, put it on the plate. And then repeat. This, I think, makes about a dozen tacos. This size with that amount of ground beef. But you can double it if you're going to have a big party, or you can lessen it if it's just a couple of you people. You can adjust accordingly. Okay, so we're going to make up the rest of these and we'll come back. Okay, so the next step is to fry our tacos. We're going to use a little bit of vegetable oil, probably about a tablespoon, maybe 2, just enough to get the bottom of the pan covered. Swish that around a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to lay our tacos in. I do 3 in this pan, but I'm going to start with 2 so it's overcrowded. Ooh, you hear the sizzle. It's the sound of a happy pan. Who used to say that? All right, so we'll fry those on about a medium or high heat. About a medium heat for about 1.5 minutes on each side until they're golden brown. We've been about a minute, 1.5 minutes on one side. We're gonna flip them to the other side. Ooh, look at that golden brown.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, me too.
Take that and flip it over. Make sure the meat stays inside. Probably another 1.5 minutes on that side. And they'll be ready to go. Okay, about 1.5 minutes on the other side, they're ready to come out. Let's take a look. Put them right on the plate here. Don't those look awesome? Good. All right, now let's go load them up. Okay, everything's all ready. It's time to eat. We're gonna build a Hofstra taco, and there is a specific way to build it.
Don't let me catch you slipping.
Okay, everything's ready. We got our vegetables all cut up. The tacos are prepared, and now we're just gonna open that up, right, and stuff our taco. So the way to build a Hofstra taco is very specific. Cheese goes on the meat, right? And fresh ingredients, fresh grated cheese is so important. Makes a difference. Okay, and a little bit of sour cream goes on the back side. I'm gonna take a little more of that, smear that around. Nope, I got it on the plate. Get that wiped up. Let's wipe that up. And then we're gonna have tomatoes. We're gonna use that same spoon. Tomatoes are gonna go right on top. Okay. And then a little bit of lettuce goes on the back side. Okay. All that's left is a little dash of salt on there, and then some hot sauce. Which one you want? I think Cholula sounds good. All right, we're gonna do some Cholula. Gotta have hot sauce on a taco. And there we go. That is a Hofstra taco. Okay, so everything's built. We've got it ready. Now for the taste test. Now I'm gonna have Ian come in and try it for his first time. This is his first Hofstra taco. We're gonna see how he likes it. We've got to sauce this thing up now. Oh yeah. Is that good? Is that the best taco you've ever had?
That's divine.
Divine. I like that.
So good.
Divine.
Okay, so that's a wrap for the Hofstra tacos. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, try it on your friends, try it on in your family. Make a big batch, small batch. You can make them ahead of time and cook them up when they get there. It's great. Hey, we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the Hofstra table.